Hello, the student of class 12. Today we will read from the book of Flamingo, poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum. Stephen Spender, a socialist, and written this poem composed. Let's read the poem. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their pallor. The tall girl with her weighed down head, the paper seeming boy with rat's eyes, the stunted, unlucky hair of twisted bones, reciting a father's gnarled disease, his lesson from his desk. At the back of the dim class, one unnoted, sweet young girl. His eyes live in a dream of a squirrel game in tree room. Other than this, in this extract, the poet is describing about the pathetic condition of the slum children. Their hair is torn, spread all around their mouth is like the rootless weeds of in the, driven by the air. They are malnourished children. Some some students are the stunned inherited diseases. One the tall girl who says, "We are a tattered class, bed down, sitting in the corner of that slum classroom." Now, second extract, on sour cream walls donated Shakespeare's head, cloudless at dawn, civilized dome, riding all cities, belled, flowery, Tyrolean valleys, open-handed map, awarding the world its world, and yet are these children, these windows, not this map, their world, where all their futures painted with a fog, a narrow street sealed in with the lead sky, far, far from moon, capes and stars of the world. On the walls of the donated the pictures of Shakespeare's head and many kinds of pictures such as Tyrolean valleys and buildings, domes, and other maps, open-handed maps. These maps and these pictures are their windows because the classrooms has no any kinds of windows, no any proper condition of the light and other the arrangement of sitting. So this is this cannot be benefited for these children because they have nothing know about this picture because they lived in a pathetic condition in the narrow sealed street which opens in the sky on now next extract. Surely Shakespeare is big, the map is bad example with ships and sun and love tempting them to steal or leave that slyly turn in their cramped hole from fog to endless night. One their flag heap, these children bear skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steel with mended glass like bottles, beads on stones. All of their time and space are foggy slums, so blot their map with slums as big as doom. In this extract, the poet describing about the about their bad condition because they nothing know about Shakespeare and all these types of pictures. They only know the foggy slums and the foggy streets with stinky, choked with garbage. They do not know about the Shakespeare. The Shakespeare cannot be useful for them because they know nothing about Shakespeare. There were so weak people, those weak children, their paper seeming boy peeped with skin eyes as I shows that the mended glasses as they make the spectacles. They, now, the next extract, unless governor, inspector, visitors, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like catacomb, break or break, open till they break the town, and so the children to green fields and make their world run azure on gold sands and let their tongues run naked into books and white and green leaves open history theirs whose language is the sun. In the last extract of this poem, the poet describes about the person who is responsible for this miserable condition, the governor, inspector, and the visitors. They come to there, but they cannot progress their pathetic condition. They cannot improve their pathetic condition. They live like a catacomb in the slum class. In the slum class, the poet also invoked to them. The poet also describes about the break all the barriers of these classes, these slums, these slums pupils, and run to the azure and make their own language because the language, whose language is powerful, the like a sun, the history becomes there. Your poem has now completed. Now see about the poem. Stephen Spender is denoting about the pathetic condition of the poem, inequality and injustice of society give way to exploitation. It is needed to uproot the social evils to make this world better place with equal facilities. Points to remember: the describes the marginal condition means the poem describes. You can write here the poem. The poem describes the miserable condition of the children in a school located in a slum. They are malnourished, ill and exhausted. They are thin, weak and insecure. One of them has inherited disability. Next point, their physical and mental growth are stunted. Third, the walls of the classroom give us a glimpse of prosperity, which is in sharp contrast to their weak, grim, hollow, and pathetic lives. Next, even Shakespeare's portrait images of the world map, buildings with doom or beautiful tarolis do not offer any hope for the children as they are poor and deprived in every way. Next, they must be provided quality education also so that they can make use of this opportunity. Catacombs symbolize darkness and illiteracy which surrounds these children. The map is bad example. Now, pause this video and note it in your notebook. See the extra question relating to to this poem. I have given to you some extra questions, near about 4 questions. Question number 1, which children are referred here? Very simple question. The deprived and impoverished children are referred here. They study in a slum. Question number 2, what does the paper seeming boy with red eyes imply? What does the paper seeming boy with red eyes imply? Answer, it implies that the poor boy is as lean as a paper. He is underdeveloped like a rat. Question number 3, why are the children compared to rootless weeds? Answer, they are ill-fed and not looked after. They are unwanted like weeds. Question number 4, what does the windows signify here? The windows are the symbol of connection between two worlds, the inside and the outside. Now think about it from your book. MCQs. Question number 1, first A, B, C, D and E. You have to complete as homework. Pause your videos and note it in your notebook. Thank you. Your